It was just before the moon hung her weary, heavy head in the gallows and the graves of the milky, milky cradle.
Hi, friends. So I'm going to explain from the rings first because I believe rings are accessories that giving me more power and eloquence when I was doing a tarot reading or just as a fashion statement. And the first we have fleur de lis. Yes, I believe this is 12 years old, I guess. I'm pretty sure I bought it on 2008. Oh, it's 13 years. Oh my god, it's so old. Yeah, I get it from Tokomaiju back then, and the price is super duper cheap. If I'm not mistaken, it's only like 5,000 rupiah or something. Because, like, nobody really want it. And that's the beauty about my taste is I always find it's very treasurable when someone is no longer wanting it. And the next one we have the steampunk. This is my favorite. I believe it has been lost twice or three times from my hand. It's like wanting to getting away from me, wanting to escape from me, but this one is very beautiful. This relates a lot with my tarot cards, the Deviant Moon. It has like a very steampunky gear around here. It's not moving, but I still love this one, and I've got this one. I think it's at the same age, or at least like 2009. Well, this is actually a gift from my friends back then. She traded me this ring when we were in a bazaar, and yeah, I still keep it until now because the element is like very, very, very me, and that's the steampunk. The next one we have the helmet, the Roman helmet. I believe you guys already know that I am a big, big, big fan of the fashion history, and the Roman helmet kind of giving me, like a totem from the that history. And yeah, I do love this one. It's dark blue and it has rust. Most of them has rust, and I love things that is old. It's kind of giving me the vibe of has a soul. Well, I think I got it at the same age, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe like 2010. Well, it's a decade old, more than a decade. And yeah, I think most of my rings here are very old, more than a decade. Yeah, but not this one. This one is pretty new. If I'm not mistaken, maybe like this is around 2017 or 16. This is a gift from my best friend Adis. Thank you so much for Barong ring. This is if I am not mistaken, Barong is like the gargoyle of the Balinese culture. It's a mythical creature, and Lord is giving me a very witchy vibe because and this is originally from Indonesia, and look at the details. My God. It's been featured on my previous video, on my tarot reading video back then in 2020. I'm very proud of wearing this one, and it's very big. It fits on my thumb. Yeah, Barong ring. The next one we have Leon. This giving me the Aslan from the Narnia vibe. I do love this one. This is very old, also from the same age, like 2010, I guess, back when I was in college. And yes, back then I told my friends that if I'm still wearing this one, it means I'm still single because Leon is min novio. And yeah, I'm still single now. So I guess the promise that we've made with Leon is pretty real. Okay, next we have the Greek goddess kind of thing. But if you can see the written there is République Française, but the picture is like Greek lady. Well, I just love this one because it looks like a coin, and it looks very old. It's as if like it came from Athena or Santorini maybe. Well, I love this one, and I am into Greek mythology. Of course, I love anything that related to the history and mythology. And yes, I guess these are the rings that I love to wear most of the time. And as you can see, as I told you, the age is more than a decade. So yeah, they love to be on my fingers, on my hands. So that's the ring. Okay, now let's move on to the bracelet or cuff or whatever you say. Well, it's anything that wrapping on your hands, on your wrist. The first one we have these multi leather. It's faux leather bracelet here, and I do love wearing this. Well, it's not necessarily, well, it doesn't has any kind of specific history, but I just love this one. I'm not sure the exact year I bought this, but if I'm not mistaken, it's like around 2005. You know, well, friends, I am actually not a person who buy accessories quite often. Well, I'm sorry. I think I need to do this one with my teeth. Mm-hmm. Yep. I am a fashion designer. I am very comfortable with wearing things, but and especially accessories. But you know what? I don't actually buy accessories very often, and when I love one accessories, I wear that for a very very long time. Like 5 years is not very long for me, and yeah, I just love. Nah, there we go. Yeah, so I just love that accessories, this bracelet, because you know my hands around here is pretty small compared to other part of my body. So I love wearing multi bracelet like this because it's kind of giving me more of the volume on my hands. So it's as if I am more muscular. Yeah, so the next one, oh god, this is my favorite. You have to see. Look at that. I wear this so often, and you can see all the zodiac signs, symbols here. It's not in order here. Yeah, it's kind of random, some of the symbols, but I do love this one. I I've bought it from the Pasar Asamka. It's like a very big market in North Jakarta, and I went there very often, especially when I go to the sorry, when I have a project, theater project or movie. That's the place where I've bought so cheap accessories. And if I'm not mistaken, I've got this one for very, very cheap. I'm not ashamed of telling you, maybe this is like only 20,000 rupiah, or maybe, yeah, $1 and a half, I guess. And it's very rare. I think I only found one in that store, and I was like, my God, I have to buy this one. I love the color, the midnight blue and gold, like burnt gold. Oh my God, this suits my skin a lot, and it's giving me the vibe, the astrology and witchy vibe. This one is pretty, darling. Yeah, the last one. I save it the best for the last. This is older than all of my other accessories, like on my rings. I believe I've bought this one when I was in late junior high school. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same year when I discovered the name Magistus Miftah and Magistus House. Back then, I am so crazy about Alchemy Gothic, and this bracelet kind of reminds me with the Alchemy Gothic aesthetic. But this one is not Alchemy Gothic. I just bought it from the bazaar. Oh, the same bazaar when I bought this one. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to put that middle finger on the video, but yeah, I do love this one. And the shape, the color. Look at that. Ooh, this is so goth. This is kind of giving me the vibe of vampire kind of thing. It's kind of punky, but if you pay attention on the details, it looks very fabulous. So yeah, sometimes, no, most of the times I wear this one with these, but I guess I'm comfortable with this one because this has so many rings around here. So I'm trying to make it balance here. So can you imagine when I'm doing the tarot reading with this kind of accessories? Delicious. I feel like a gypsy sex symbol. So yes, that's the bracelet, and we shall move on to my favorite. Well, I keep on saying everything favorite. Well, I love wearing necklaces because I love to show my chest to the world. So let's go to the necklace. And now the necklace. Let's start from the black one. You can see this one. I love this, like giving me the triby feelings. It made out of wood, and I think it used to be very black, like dark black. I remember I've bought this on my first trip to Bali. Well, not my first trip to Bali, but it's my first trip with my friends without my family in 2009. My God, this is very old, and I remember how much the price of this necklace is only like 10,000 rupiah. Like my God, this is the goth accessories that I found that is very suitable for beach because back then I am, you know, I love sun, guys. Most of goth are hating sun, but I live in a very tropical country and I love being tan, and that's actually one of the thing that makes me special. I love dark things and also my skin, and it's like giving me the very sexy vibe when I'm wearing this. I remember the first time I experienced someone is approaching me and asking me for a cigarette and then like making conversation with me, and he's a Mexican. I remember that. And that experience I get when I'm wearing this one. So it doesn't have like a very magical characteristic about this one, but yeah, I think it gives me confidence, and people perceive me while I'm wearing this as a very bombshell Wakanda kind of vibe. This is very Wakanda, and I love this one. I'm keeping this one. And also, I remember wearing this when it was Eid Mubarak, and yes, people like staring at me, giving me the stage that I deserve. And the second one, you can see it's very rugged because I create this one. I mean, like the string, it's very unfinished, but yeah, I love this one because it is a key. I think I've bought this on 2018 while I was in the Asian game. Yeah. The real meaning of my name, Miftah, means key in Arabic. And I'm very comfortable wearing key all the time in my accessories, and I hoard, I collect a lot of keys on my accessories because It gives me the secrety, like the mysterious, and it has a very sentimental reason because it's my name, and I do love this one. It's kind of giving me the gothic vibe, the gothic arch kind of style here, and I love the color, the burnt gold. What do you call this one? Yeah, it's kind of steampunk-ish, but it complements my skin so well, and you can see in my videos I wear it all the time. This one is my favorite, and I just wanted to share to you that I am not a person who thinks that accessories has to be expensive. Like, come on, everything that I wear here is very very cheap, but the point is you can add the value of the stuff because of the memories, because of the style. It brings up the energy that you have, and I think that's the most important thing about accessories, guys. Please, if you buy expensive things, it's good for you. If it's cheap, it's better, but do not ever think that you have to buy something expensive to make you look expensive. Come on. You are the one that is bought by the thing. You're not buying the stuff, but the stuff buying you. Come on. Oh, honey, do you think I'm finished with all my stuff with the necklaces? No, this one is the metal one, the silverish accessories that I have here. As you can see, I use occult symbols here. Well, because I love occult symbols, and that's the reason why I created my final bachelor paper about occult symbols. Because yeah, I am actually the person who wears occult symbols a lot, and that's the reality. Let's start with the first one. This is rosary. Well, I guess rosary like kind of necklace. I create this one. I do love making accessories. Yeah, well, in my college, I don't get the education of creating accessories, so I just learn it by myself. And I love, and you can see Deathly Hallows. I am actually not a big fan of Harry Potter, even though Harry Potter is very goth, it's very witchy, it's very beautiful fantasy. I love, but I am not a big fan of them. I just enjoy that, and I love this one because this is actually an alchemy symbol. If I'm not mistaken, this is fire, and the other, yeah, their symbol, I don't know. I think this one is also like the mix of circular and this one. Yeah, I love wearing this one, and I don't put cross. I put tassel instead because I want to wear this very often, and you know, I want to be more versatile. I don't want people to sometimes I don't want people to perceive me as a Christian or Catholic because I'm not, but I have no problems with that, but sometimes I just want to be more neutral, so that is why I create this one. So, the next one. Ooh, this is a very powerful piece. I honestly rarely wear this one, but when I'm wearing this one, it must be for like a very special occasion, I guess. And I've bought this one, I think it's around 2010. I've bought it in Mika again, the the no longer exists accessory store in Indonesia. And as you can see, it's half face. I named this one Pompeii because it gives me the vibe of the Pompeii that is destroyed. It's like the ruin of them. And I love this part also. It's kind of giving me the the horn vibe here. And it's very suitable around my neck, this part. And I love the chain also. Oh, love. And this one, I DIY to create this smaller, more tighter on my neck, and I use rusty paper clip here. So yeah, this is actually Cindy's favorite. Cindy is my friend, a tarot reader, also. She loves this one. She thinks that this is very cool. Oh my god, I want that. But it's no longer exists, honey. It's the last of the silver we have, the pentagram. This this is very, very meaningful for me. Yes, it's a witchcraft symbol, but I remember this is not supposed to be a necklace. This is an earrings. But back then I have no piercings on my earlobe, so I just bought it and make it as a necklace, and I intend to create it as a necklace. And back then it was very rare to find this pentagram in my country. And I wore this one when I was having a, what do you call it, like the presentation of my final paper on my bachelor degree. And yeah, I look so damn good wearing this one with my priest robe, not robe, what do you call it, like cassock, if I'm not mistaken. I instantly feel confident when I'm wearing this one because I don't know, maybe it's the power of nature, the five elements of nature. Okay, the next we have the golden here. Let me start with this one first. Ooh, back then in 2019, I wear this all the time. I overwore this anywhere. This is a rosary that I've made. It's not the real rosary. If you can see the numbers of the beadings, it's not the same with the original rosary, but yeah, I kind of create that look alike. And I love gold so much. It complements my skin. And back then, when I was crazy about Spanish stuff, and I create this one, and this crystal is carnelian. I've bought this like in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I love the color. And yeah, back again, I changed the cross with this one because I want the color to match. Like you can see, this part is also matched with other part of the rosary. So yeah, this one is my baby when I was in 2019, and I still love that. The next one, we have this. Well, the chain is pretty not old. It's I bought it on 2018. But this one, I've got it from my grandma. And my grandma gave it to my mother. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is gold, real gold. This one is not. It's just, I don't know. And well, can you guys tell me what is the stone of this one? Because I'm not really good at identifying stones. I'm not really a crystal person, but I love the color. It's like green turquoise. And yeah, this is also my favorite right now because it's very dainty, but at the same time it gives me the Latino power kind of feeling. And because the sentimental memories, this one is from my grandma, mi abuela. Oh, yes. So the next one. Now we have the very Catholic accessories. I created this on 2019 also. And yeah, the color is already worn out because this is not real gold. But back again, I love burned kind of gold because it suits my skin best. This is a medallion. I'm not sure where it comes from. I just bought it from the online stores. I'm pretty sure this is Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe. Yeah, I love this one. And the cross. Oh my lord, I love the cross. I love this kind of shape of cross with, I don't know, it's like a clover kind of shape. I believe there's a name for this type of cross, but I'm sorry. I don't remember that. I think I've read somewhere, but I don't remember that. And I love this accessories. It gave me the vibe of very sexy, hot lover. And yeah, so, but I don't wear it quite often nowadays because I don't really love the smell of this. It smells very iron. And the last of the gold, we have this bling bling ankh. Woo! I do love when I'm wearing this. You know, many people told me that I resemble the look of the pharaoh, especially no, not pharaoh, especially the character from the 300, Xerxes. Yeah, I believe I wear this one when I was uh, having a competition, Halloween competition. But yeah, I love wearing this. This is an Egyptian symbol of life. The meaning is about life, and it's kind of bling bling. You know, the thing that I love about this because it's African, and at the same time, it's kind of giving me like the Akasha from the Queen of the Dam kind of vibe. And yeah, those are the golds from my necklaces. Last but not least, I'm still going to explain the last piece that I have here. Last pieces, it's Bruges. Bruges, oh, look at that. This one is beautiful. This is still my favorite Bruges because no one has this. I remember I've bought this one from Tokomaju back then in 2009 or 8, if I'm not mistaken, back then when I was in college. I wore this one on the day of me handling a fashion show, and like the models are like crazy about this one. They told me like that is so beautiful. Where did you get that? And I'm pretty sure this one is very cheap also. I think it's only like 20,000 rupiah. It's like $1.50. And the thing that I love, it's also a key, but it has the clover shape here. Many keys also appears here. Keys and locks. This is very Magistus Mifta. Yes. The last piece. The last piece that is very sacred to me. Not for people, of course. This is maybe for other people. This just like look like a very old Victorian cameo that your grandma has, but I wear this one when I was in high school, in my prom night, and also my graduation day. I bought this one with my mom in Jakarta. If I'm not mistaken, it's on ITC Kuningan. It gave me the vibe of Victorian vampire, kind of elegance and feminine. I love accessories that kind of feminine, but it's dark at the same time. It can become a necklace, as you can see here, and also the brooch. I love wearing it on my neck as the accessories on the cravat or on the neckerchief. Yeah, I love this one, and it's been with me for a very long time. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I'm wearing this is on my family portrait when I celebrate my 30th birthday. So this is very meaningful. I think I'm going to cry a lot if I lose this one, so that's why I keep it very well. Even though it's cheap, but it's very expensive for me. Lucky me to always find cheap stuff as a treasure for me. So, yeah, I guess that's all that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope it's very inspiring for you to know the reason of why I keep my accessories and the background of my accessories. And look at that while I'm doing a tarot reading here. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, I feel pretty. I feel fab. Fabu. Yes. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys are very healthy. Blessed be, and bye.